Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm making an Italian, I don't know the actual name for it. It's like a fruit tart. It's a custard fruit tart. So, I'm starting off by making the crust. Oh my gosh. Making the crust, and I moved, as you can see. The counter's not the same. So, I didn't have any of my baking supplies, but I had to make this for my family event that I was going to. So I softened the butter as much as I possibly could with a wooden spoon, as you can see. I had to go through like 3 different I just got super aggressive for no reason. I had to go through like 3 kitchen utensils, a whisk, a wooden spoon, a spatula, all 3 of them, because I was like, this just isn't working. By the way, that was a 3rd cup of powdered sugar. And I think that was 7 tablespoons of butter. Then you want to add an egg in. And my mistake, I put a cold egg in here. Not the best idea. Like, please, don't make this mistake. It looks gross. And I couldn't even do anything about it at this point. I don't have a mixer. Excuse me. So I tried to use a whisk, but obviously it looks like scrambled eggs. What can I say? It looked nasty. But I was going to work with it anyway. I don't give up. I don't do that. I see it through till the very, very end. Then I added my flour and prayed for the grace of God, because I was like, I have 1 shot to make this work. I don't have time to make a whole new batch right now. So this had to work. So I put a bunch of flour in, and the trick with these recipes is don't use all the flour. I'll measure out the flour that the recipe says, but then eyeball it to see where to stop, because I had like a cup of flour left over. So make sure you pay attention to your consistency of dough. Moral of that story. And it took me 3 freaking tries to get it in the pan, because I don't have one of those. Well, I do, but it's not with me. I had one of those Italian rolling pins. I call it Italian rolling pin because most Italians use that type of rolling pin. It's like just a straight rolling pin with no handles. And that's probably a lot easier to put the dough in the baking pan. Also, that board right there is for fondant. I got that when I was probably about 8 years old. It doesn't work very well. See what I mean? I have the one with handles now, so it's just rolling all over the place. You'll see in a second what I mean. That. The rolling pin just kept rolling as the dough was still trying to attach itself. So I tried with my hands, so it didn't work either. So I tried the 3rd time. And I finally got it. That was probably the most stressful part of making this thing. So then, this is my first time making a pie crust, by the way. And I crimped the edges. I tried. I mean, it looked pretty good. See that knuckle trick? I found that on TikTok. I don't think I did it right, but it looks fine. It looks good enough to get through. I put it in the fridge for 2 hours, and then I poked a bunch of holes in the bottom. And I think I baked it for maybe 25 minutes. And I don't have pie weights, obviously, so I put rice in it. Baked it for about 25 to 30 minutes at 350. It came out looking all lopsided, but it's fine.
It's got wabi-sabi.
Totally fine. Custard, 3.5 cups of milk. What was that? 4 tablespoons of butter. I don't remember how much sugar. 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. I'll definitely put the measurements in the description. Then I used, 2 egg yolks, 3 regular eggs, and a 3rd cup of cornstarch, and you mix that up. First of all, I'm getting ahead of myself. Mix that together while your thing is cooking. You want to make sure the milk is just steaming. Like, don't let it boil. I let mine steam a little too long. As you can see, there's bubbles. They are not supposed to be bubbles. It's just supposed to steam. So don't make that mistake either. Pour it slowly, but my hand, oh my gosh. I feel like I have ADHD. I don't, but I feel like I do. You're supposed to pour the mixture in slowly, and I didn't. Mine thickened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. I didn't even have to cook it on the stove afterwards. You're supposed to, but I didn't have to because mine thickened really quickly. Probably because I let the milk do a little bit more than steam. So I poured as much custard as I could into that pie crust immediately after making the custard. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but I did. And then I placed the fruit all around the pie. This was hard because I refrigerated the custard before I did this, and the custard was really, really thick. So it was really hard to get the strawberries to fit. had to push them down into the custard because it made like a hard layer on the top. And then I covered up that mess. Covered up the hard custard with all the raspberries and blueberries in the center. Which, I like this tart because you can cover up the top. You don't have to make the top look pretty. It just has to be tart-like. This is really good. I loved it. My family loved it. My grandma said it tasted authentic. So maybe you should go try this out. Definitely recommend it for like a Christmas or even like a summer get-together. Thank you for watching. Bye.